Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessie and this is a book haul. So a lot of people are posting what they got for Christmas or books they got for Christmas, and this is not that video. This is just kind of like maybe a collective book haul. Like I didn't get all these at once by no means. I got 2 books for Christmas and the rest are just collective over maybe November, and the rest are packages of books that I got myself because I treated myself. I want to share these first because these are the first books that I collected, and these 2 I guess I can show you all together because I got them when I was doing Free Little Library Adventures, and that's The Red Tent by Anita Diamanites and D, A Tale of Two Worlds by Michael Faber. I know this one is like a biblical story, but from like a woman's perspective, and as it says on the front, it's a lifetime series. And then this book, it follows this girl who wakes up and the letter D disappears from the language, and all of a sudden she's summoned to the home of her old history teacher, Professor Doderfield, to find out why it's disappearing. And now these 2 books, I think I pre-ordered this. No, did I? Yeah, I pre-ordered it August, September, and it took a little while to get here because it's a special edition signed copy, and it took a little while for the author to sign because I understand she has so many books to sign, and I was waiting patiently and I finally got it and I'm so excited. I haven't read it yet, but I really want to read it because I've talked about it on here before. This true crime podcast I listen to called Morbid, I've been a listener since the beginning of the pandemic, and she came out, well, one of the co-hosts came out with a book, and that is The Butcher and the Wren by Elena Urquhart, and I'm so happy to have it. It's tiny, but I heard mixed reviews on this, to be honest, but I'm going into it with an open mind, and I just love the cover of it. I know there's like 2 covers because it's like this is the US version and then there's a UK version, but I love the detail of this. If you can see that, it's kind of morbid in a way. Play on words too, the name of the podcast. But like you see, like I'm guessing that's the victim's eye and like the killer in the eye, you know, and it's just, I love the colors of this cover. Something dark is lurking in the Louisiana bayou. Why do I always want to have that tone of voice when I'm reading this description? I don't know. A methodical serial killer with a penchant for medical experimentation is hard at work, completing his most harrowing crime yet, taunting the authorities who desperately try to catch up. But forensic pathologist Dr. Wren Mueller is the best there is. Armed with an encyclopedia knowledge of historical crimes and years of experience working in the medical examiner office, she's never encountered a case she couldn't solve, until now. Case after case is piling up on Wren's examination table, and soon she is sucked into an all-consuming cat-and-mouse chase with a brutal murderer getting more brazen by the day. An addictive read with straight from the morgue details only an autopsy technician could provide. The Butcher and the Wren promises to snarl all who enter. And it's so interesting because when it says like straight from the morgue details, the author, co-host of Morbid, she is an autopsy technician. So I think that's very interesting, and I want to read about her take of like when they find dead bodies in here and like the mystery of solving it. I think it's going to be really interesting. And this book is 245 pages and it's signed, which kind of like, I'm being picky about it, but I kind of wished it was like right here. But I'm being picky about it and I got a signed copy and I'm thankful for that. I love it. Also, I'm dedicating a reading vlog specifically to this book, so watch out for that. The next book I got is Culty by Marina Zapata. This book is hefty, and Marina Zapata is known for her thick books. All I know is that it's like a soccer romance where like it's a professional girls soccer team and one girl on the soccer team falls in love with the coach, I believe. I could be totally wrong. When the man you worship as a kid becomes your coach, it's supposed to be the greatest thing in the world. Keywords, supposed to. It didn't take a week for 27-year-old Sal Casillas to wonder what she'd seen in the international soccer icon. Why she ever had his posters on her walls, or ever envisioned marrying him and having soccer-playing super babies. Sal had long ago gotten over the worst non-breakup in history of imaginary relationships with a man that hadn't known she'd existed. So she isn't prepared for this version of Wren, Culty, who shows up to her team's season, a quiet, recluse shadow of the explosive, passionate man he'd once been. Nothing could have prepared her for the man she got to know, or the murderous urges he brought out of her. This is going to be the longest season of her life, and longest book of my life. How many pages is this? Oh, it's not even that bad. This book is 561 pages. She's known for her thick-ass books and for her slow burn romances. I'm not particularly, thrilled about slow burn, but I want to give this a shot. The last two books I have here before I get into the many packages I have here that I haven't even showed y'all yet, I just realized, are the books that I got for Christmas. And this one I'm currently reading, and that is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. And this is obviously, well, I guess you can't really tell. It's such an innocent cover, which is not. Looks like it would be a YA book, but oh no, girl. It's an adult romance, and from what I've heard, it is explicit scenes of sex scenes. But I just started reading it, so we'll have to see what it lives up to. But this is a figure skater and hockey player romance, and there's a mix-up of this rink schedule one day where they obviously thought they had the rink to themselves, but then I think there's something about saying you can never be a figure skater, it's a lot harder than hockey, and vice versa, and I guess they try to do what each other does for the day, and I know it turns into romance and spicy scenes, so I don't know why also I'm getting into sports romance books. I just noticed that with Culty is soccer and then figure skating and hockey. I'm not into basketball romance at all, or football, really. I don't know what that's about. But this is also a kind of a hefty book. It's 414 pages. And then this one, I am excited that I have it. Oh man, I'm so excited to read this because I might actually dedicate a reading vlog to this book also. But I've never read a book by her before. But that is Anastasia by Sophie Lark. I've seen talk about this all over Instabook. Why do I keep doing that? It's Bookstagram, gosh. But this is it's not a retelling of Anastasia, but it's why not just read the synopsis? Anastasia is the princess no one needs, the fourth daughter born to an emperor without a son, and the only royal lacking a magical gift, until she collides with a young Kozak rebel, changing both their lives forever. Damien is taken from everything he knows and raised as a ward of the Romanovs. Anastasia develops a strange kind of magic shared only by the black monk Rasputin. While her power grows in secret, boasted by forbidden contact with Damien, Anastasia makes a mistake with terrible consequences. Fate grants her a single chance to set it right, but saving what she lost may cost everything she loves. I'm here for it. I love Anastasia the movie, and I did not expect this to be so thick of a book. Dang! Holy crap! But this book is 662 pages. I expected it to be a lot heavier, not as floppy as it is. But I'm so excited, and the spine, it has the music box, and on the back, I'm just singing the song in my head. The dancing bears, painted wings. I'm excited to read this. So now, on to unboxing these packages of books. Yeah. I don't know how I let them accumulate without tearing into them immediately, because that's usually how it goes with me when I get book mail. But for some reason, I collected them, and I don't know what happened. I think it's because it was during the holidays when I was collecting these, so things are going on. But let's start with this one. I remember what I got, but I don't remember. I didn't think it was this much. But okay. What is this? What? Ah! I forgot about this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I forgot about this. I'm like, wait, don't I already have it? I was mixing it up with some of the cover. Oh my god, I forgot I got this. I'm so excited about this now. Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian McAllister. I love the cover of it, besides that stupid circle. But oh my gosh. Okay, this is kind of like a Groundhog's Day kind of type of feel. I'm not gonna do it justice. Let me just read. Can you stop a murder after it's already happened? Late October after midnight, you're waiting up for your 17-year-old son. He's past curfew as you watch from the window. He emerges and you realize he isn't alone. He's walking towards a man and he's armed. You can't believe it when you see him do it. Your funny, happy teenage son, he kills a stranger right there on the street outside your house. You don't know who, you don't know why. You only know your son is now in custody, his future shattered. That night you fall asleep in despair. All is lost until you wake, and it's yesterday again. And then you wake again, and it is the day before yesterday. Every morning you wake up a day earlier, another day before the murder, with another chance to stop it. Somewhere in the past lies an answer, the trigger for this crime, and you don't have a choice but to find it. I'm here for it. It sounds so thrilling and so enticing and just like, ah! Oh my god, I'm so excited for this book. I forgot about it. This book is 402 pages. Okay, so next we have, I know it's from Goodwill. Trying not to flash my address. It's a paperback. Ooh, okay. Good Girl Complex by L. Kennedy. This is a bad boy, good girl romance. Adult romance, I believe. She does everything right, so what could go wrong? Mackenzie McCabot is a people pleaser. It's exhausting, really. Always following the rules. All she wants to do is focus on growing her internet business. But first she must get a college degree at her parents' insistence. That means moving to the beachside town of Avalon Bay, a community made up of all the locals and the wealthy students of Garnet College. 20-year-old Mac has had plenty of practice suppressing her wilder impulses, but when she meets the local bad boy Cooper Hartley, that ability is suddenly tested. Cooper is rough around the edges, raw, candid, a threat to her ordered existence. Their friendship soon becomes the realest thing in her life. Despite his disdain for the trust fund kids he sees coming and going from his town, Cooper soon realizes Mac isn't just another rich clone and falls for her hard. But as Mac finally starts feeling accepted by Coop and his friends, the secret he's been keeping from her threatens the only place she's ever felt at home. I'm here for it. How many pages? Like 362 pages? Yeah, 362. I'm excited to read this. This is my first L. Kennedy book. Okay, next. Okay, what is this? Oh, okay. Cover is kind of creeping me out. The Off Limits Rule by Sarah Adams. Like, there's no okay, that's really creeping me out for some reason, but I love the lavender cover. I think this is like a brother's best friend romance, and that's one of my favorite tropes. I have found rock bottom. It's here, moving in with my older brother because I'm too broke to afford living on my own. It's okay though, because we've all been close, and I think I'm going to like living with him. That is until I meet Cooper. Oh my gosh, there's another Cooper. Turns out my brother has very strong opinions on the idea of me dating his best friend. According to him, Cooper is everything I should stay away from. Flirtatious, adventurous, non-committal, and freaking hot. I added that last part because I feel like you need the whole picture. My brother is right. I should stay far away from Cooper James and his pretty blue eyes. He's opposite of what I need right now. Nah, who am I kidding? I'm going for it. I was told when I found out it's brother's best friend romance. I've never read a Sarah Adams book before, so we shall see if it's good and if I like it. Okay, next. It's a hardcover. Okay, I remember this. Goodness, this is such a hard package to open. there something in here? Oh, there is. Oh, that's just my packing information. I got this. Okay, so I went shopping online at like 1 in the morning, and I got Vampire Kisses by Ellen Schreiber, and it's a young adult vampire romance book, and I got it because, oh my god, there's like, do you see that? Right there? I read this series in high school, and I remember the feeling I had when I first was reading it. And I have like a book in the series already. I think it's book 8 in the series. And I'm like, why don't I just collect it? They're like $1. And that's what I'm doing. I'll just read you the synopsis. Why not? I want to read it anyways. In her small town dubbed Dullsville, 16-year-old Raven, a vampire-crazed goth girl, is an outcast. But not for long. The intriguing and rumored to be haunted mansion on top of Benson Hill has stood vacant and boarded up for years. That is, until its mysteriously strange new occupants move in. Who are these creepy people? Especially the handsome, dark, and elusive Alexander Sterling. Or rather, what are they? Could the town prattle actually ring true? Are they vampires? Raven, who secretly covets a vampire kiss, both at the risk of her own mortality and Alexander's loving trust, is dying to uncover the truth. Ellen Schreiber's spooky and stirring romance tells the story of 2 outsiders who fall in love in a town where conformity reigns and ends with a shocking surprise. This was my jam in high school because I wasn't goth. You know, like the goth emo and scene people? I guess I was one of them. I wouldn't necessarily like label myself that. Like I wore all black, but I wasn't your stereotypical scene kid, emo kid, goth kid. I had black hair, black nail polish, black clothes. I wore black eyeshadow. If I can find a picture, I'll put it up on the screen because obviously I don't look like it now. But I feel like everyone had their like emo kid time, and that was like middle school, high school for me. Okay. Next, we have a hardcover. Is this? Oh, okay, yeah. Where did I get it? There's random goodies in here. Where's this from? Second sale. Okay. Okay. Oh, so weird and random. A coupon for Harry's. That's so random, but okay. Probably get this to my sister's boyfriend. Ooh. Sell your books at sellbackyourbook.com. Go to sellbackyourbook.com and get an instant price quote. We even pay the shipping. See what your old books are worth today. Oh, wow. I actually might just do that. Whoa, what? These are goodies. $10 off DoorDash. Alrighty then. And a coupon code for HelloFresh. That's cool. Thanks. Secondsale.com. Well, I mean, I bought their books, but okay, I wish they would like number these, but I got, okay, oh my god, Vampire Kisses 2, then which one is this? Doesn't say. I think this is like the first book, and obviously this is the second book. Kissing Coffins by Ellen Schreiber. Okay, so maybe the way she's dressed is how I dress, maybe. Life in Dullsville has become far from dull for goth girl Raven. After meeting Alexander Sterling, a night-thriving, shadowy dream guy, her dark world suddenly has a bright glow. But as in her favorite movie, Kissing Coffins, Raven knows that the love always has its complications, and Alexander has a secret she must quietly guard. When he mysteriously disappears, Raven finds herself on a dangerous chase to find him. What she encounters is more terrifying than she could have imagined, including a life-transforming decision she may not be ready to sink her teeth into. a chilling, suspenseful sequel to her popular tale of an unusual teenage romance, Vampire Kisses. I love it. I'm living, breathing, dying, and thriving for this. Yeah. Oh yeah, is this the last one I have to open? Okay, but there's like a couple in here. And more goodies. I was not expecting this. Another Harry's. Giving that to my sister's boyfriend. He should love me after this. Another DoorDash coupon and HelloFresh coupon. I'll probably give all those to my sister. She uses those services more than I do. Okay, I got 3 books here. It was late night, y'all. Don't judge me. Operation Canine Brothers by Sandra Owens. Yeah. Navy SEAL Jack Daniels saved the jokes, he's heard them all, and his trusty Belgian Malinois sidekick Dakota are back home in Asheville, North Carolina, after a bomb left them scarred. Unable to accept that he'll never be able to return to his team, Jack is looking for a miracle. What he isn't looking for is a permanent relationship, though he's open to a no-strings distraction at the magic hands of gorgeous local potter Nicole Masters. Nicole is on a losing streak with men. Her ex-boyfriend won't stay gone. A competitor is out to ruin her business. Even her rescue pup, Rambo, is refusing to get in line. A chance run-in with a Navy SEAL turned canine companion trainer might solve the dog problem. The fact Jack is easy on the eyes doesn't hurt either. But when Nicole feels like she's being watched, Jack is the only person she can turn to. He's a protector and a problem solver by nature and training. Accepting his protection is one thing Nicole didn't count on, is falling in love. I'm excited. I didn't expect it to be small. I'm excited for this. Ooh. Next. Okay, these two like go hand in hand. Oh my... They're completely different sizes. And they're a series. The fuck? Fall With Me by Jennifer L. Armentrout and Stay With Me by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It's the same, they're in the same series, but y'all, look at that. I guess it says it's a mass market paperback. What is this? Just a normal paperback? But it's from the same website. I love Jennifer L. Armentrout books, and I want to have the complete series because I think I've read this entire series but the last book. And I love her writing, and I love her books. Okay, so these are all the books that I've unboxed and collected and got for Christmas. And now I need to put them in on my shelves. Don't look at my shelves. They have no rhyme or reason. I literally just threw them on because I wanted a nice looking background. But they're literally still like in piles and scattered all over my room floor because of the book tree I made. Yeah. So now I gotta go do that. But I'm so excited for the books I got. But let me know in the comments down below if you guys got any books for Christmas and what they were, because I would like to know. I'm nosy like that. And I love talking about books. But this is the end of my book haul video. And like it if you want me to do more book hauls, which I like book hauls too. I would like to do them more. But also like, subscribe if you want more videos by me. And I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.